Good morning, students. Yesterday we have done about the molecular orbital energy level diagram, and this is the diagram for hydrogen molecule. In last class we have done. This is atomic orbital of hydrogen atom. 1s orbital contain 1 electron. This is atomic orbital of hydrogen atom, another atom. And when this atomic orbital combine, when this 1s combine with this 1s, it will form two molecular orbital. One is called sigma 1s bonding, and one is called sigma 1s anti-bonding. Bonding have lower energy, anti have higher energy. And since the atomic orbital contain 2 electrons, so after combination there will be 2 electron, and that 2 electron should be present in bonding. So this diagram is called energy level diagram for hydrogen molecule. Now if you want to write the electronic configuration of hydrogen molecule, then you have to write sigma 1s bonding contain 2 electron, and sigma 1s third no electron, that's why you write 0. This is the electronic configuration of hydrogen molecule. So when you write the electronic configuration for molecule, always you use molecular orbital like this. Now some properties you can find out from this diagram or from this electronic configuration. You can find out the bond order. This is one of the property of molecule. What is bond order? Bond order means how many number of bonds present between these two hydrogen atoms, that is called the bond order. How many bonds present in a molecule, that is called bond order, and that bond order you can find out from this electronic configuration. How? There is a formula. Bond order is equal half of number of bonding electron, bonding molecular orbital contain how many electron, minus number of anti-bonding electron. Anti-bonding orbital contain how many electrons. By applying this formula, you can find out the bond order. In case of hydrogen molecule, if you want to find out this, half of your number of bonding electron, this is bonding molecular orbital, how many electron present? 2, minus number of anti-bonding electron, anti-bonding orbital 0 electron, so 2 minus 0. So half of 2, you will get how much? 1. That means hydrogen contain only one bond, single bond. That's why bond order is 1. So how many bonds present in the molecule? That is the bond order. If it contain double bond, you will get bond order 2 like that. Again, see the molecular orbital. This is your molecular orbital, this is your molecular orbital. This molecular orbital contain paired electron, this molecular orbital no electron. If bonding molecular orbital contain all paired electron, then the molecule is said to be diamagnetic in nature. Hydrogen molecule is diamagnetic in nature. This is one of the magnetic property, diamagnetic in nature. So from this diagram you can find out bond order, you can find out the magnetic property also. There are two types of magnetic property. One is called paramagnetic and one is called diamagnetic. Paramagnetic means they are attracted towards magnet. Diamagnetic means they have no attraction towards magnet. If molecular orbital contain all paired electron, then it will become diamagnetic. If molecular orbital contain unpaired electron, single electron, then the molecule is said to be paramagnetic in nature. So this is the orbital diagram for hydrogen molecule. Similarly, in this diagram I will apply another one. If you want to draw helium molecule diagram, Hc2, helium molecule, then here you have to write atomic orbital of helium atom, here also atomic orbital of helium atom, and here you have to write molecular orbital of helium molecule, Hc2. You know what is the electronic configuration of helium? Helium is 1s2. This is the electronic configuration. 1s orbital contain 2 electron. So for this helium, there will be 2 electron in 1s. For this helium, 2 electrons should be present in 1s. So 2 plus 2, how many electrons? Total 4. So 2 electrons should be in bonding, another 2 electrons should be in anti-bonding. So this is the molecular orbital diagram for helium molecule. Now, if you want to write the electronic configuration for helium molecule Hc2, sigma 1s bonding contain 2 electron, sigma 1s anti also contain how many electron? 2 electron. This is the electronic configuration for helium molecule. And if you want to find out the bond order, half of bonding electron how much? 2. Anti-bonding electron how much? 2. I mean 2 minus 2, you will get 0. Here what bond order you have got? Bond order 0. Bond order 0 means there is no bond between helium and helium. Since there is no bond between helium atom, that means the molecule does not exist, and that is why helium molecule never exists. Helium molecule does not exist because bond order is 0. So if the question asks why helium molecule does not exist, you know helium is noble gas, it cannot form molecule. But if the question asks why helium molecule does not exist, then you have to show like this way. Because in helium molecule the bond order is found to be 0. That means there is no bond between helium atom, and that's why molecule does not exist. So like this way you have to draw the molecular orbital energy level diagram for different molecule. You try to draw, I have drawn hydrogen helium molecule, then you can draw lithium molecule Li2, then you can draw beryllium molecule Be2. Be2 molecule also does not exist because in beryllium molecule also you will get bond order 0, that's why beryllium molecule does not exist. You can prove it by drawing the diagram. So you try to draw the different molecules for atoms. Now directly I will draw for nitrogen molecule. I will draw the diagram for nitrogen molecule. As you know, the electronic configuration of nitrogen is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. This is the electronic configuration of nitrogen. So here 3 orbitals present, 1s, 2s, also 2p, and that is why your diagram will be long. You draw the energy level like this. I mean this side energy going on increasing. Here you have to write atomic orbital of nitrogen atom. This side also atomic orbital of nitrogen atom, and in the middle position this is the format molecular orbital of nitrogen molecule. So now nitrogen atom contain number of orbital, you have to draw one by one. Since 1s have lower energy, that's why first time you have to draw 1s. So this is 1s orbital for this nitrogen atom which contain 2 electron, 1s2. Similarly for this nitrogen it also contain 1s2. When this 1s combine with this 1s, they will form 2 molecular orbital. One is called sigma 1s bonding, another is called sigma 1s anti-bonding. This is bonding, this is anti-bonding, and these two are formed by combination of these 2 1s orbital. Okay, now here 2 electron, here 2 electron, total 4 electron. So 2 electrons should be in bonding, another 2 electrons should be in anti. So this is for 1s. Next you come for 2s. For this nitrogen, this is your 2s orbital. As you know, 2s orbital have higher energy than 1s, that's why I have drawn here. And this is the 2s for this nitrogen atom. In nitrogen molecule there are 2 nitrogen atoms. So 2 orbital you will get. When these 2 will combine, as you know 2s combine with 2s, they form 2 molecular orbital. One is called sigma 2s bonding, one is called sigma 2s anti-bonding. And these 2 are formed by combination of these 2s atomic orbital. Here 2 electron, here 2 electron, total 4. So 2 should be here, another 2 should be here. So this is for 1s orbital, this is for 2s orbital. Now you have to write 2p. As you know, there are 3 2p. One is called 2px, one is called 2py, one is called 2pz. Since they contain 3 electrons, you have to put single. This is for this nitrogen atom. Similarly, this nitrogen atom also contain 2pz. I will write here so that you can combine 2py, 2px. Here also 3 electron. The z orbital I have written this side so that you can combine, because you know z and z combine to form sigma, and x and y when they combine they will form pi. So now 2px and 2py, and this 2px and 2py when they combine they will form pi molecular orbital and they have similar energy like this. That's why I have drawn togetherly. This is called pi 2px bonding and this is called pi 2py bonding. Similarly, this is pi 2px anti-bonding, this is pi 2py anti-bonding. These two molecular orbital formed by combination of 2px and 2py. 2px and 2py. You combine it 2px and 2py like this. And 2pz and this 2pz, they form sigma. Sigma have higher energy, that's why you have to write here. This orbital is called sigma 2pz bonding and this is your sigma 2pz anti-bonding. So this sigma 2pz, sigma star 2pz, they form by 2pz orbital, that's why you combine with this 2pz orbital. So only for combination I have drawn it, this 2pz I have drawn it this side. Now how many electron? Here 3, here 3. Total how much? 6. So from the lower side you apply 6 electron. So first time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electron already entered. So this empties will be vacant. So this is the molecular orbital diagram for nitrogen molecule. Now if you want to draw the electronic configuration for this nitrogen molecule, from the below, from the lower energy you have to write the orbitals. So how do you write? First time sigma 1s bonding contain 2 electron, I mean this orbital. Then you draw this one, sigma 1s third contain 2 electron. After that sigma 2s bonding, sigma 2s bonding molecular orbital contain 2 electron. Then sigma 2s third anti-bonding contain 2 electron, I mean this one. After that what orbital? Pi 2px and pi 2py. They have equal energy na, that's why you have to put equal sign. Pi 2px bonding equal pi 2py bonding. They have equal energy, that's why I put equal sign in between them. After that sigma 2pz bonding, sigma 2pz bonding, all contain 2 electron, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. After that antis, in anti there is no electron. This is pi 2px third, this is pi 2py third, and this is sigma 2pz third. They have no electron, that's why you can write 0, 0, 0. So this is the electronic configuration of nitrogen molecule. Now if you want to find out the bond order for this molecule, as you know the formula, half of count the bonding electrons. So these stars are anti and B's are bonding. So see the B's, I mean bonding molecular orbital, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 electron present in bonding, minus anti-bonding electron how much? Here 2, here 2. And these antis are vacant. So 2 plus 2, 4 electron. Half of 10 minus 4. I mean half of 6, you will get 3. So in nitrogen molecule bond order is 3. That means nitrogen contain 3 bonds, I mean triple bond. That's why you have got bond order 3. So like this way you can find out the how many bonds present inside the molecule, you can find out, which is called bond order. And see the molecular orbital. Is there any unpaired electron present in molecular orbital? This is paired, all are paired. So no single electron present in molecular orbital, and that is why nitrogen molecule is said to be diamagnetic in nature. Diamagnetic in nature. So these are very, very important for exam. One diagram will ask in your exam, maybe nitrogen molecule, maybe oxygen molecule. So up to fluorine molecule you try to draw it. After fluorine no need to draw. So you try to draw from hydrogen molecule to fluorine molecule F, I mean up to atomic number 9. And you draw the diagram, write the electronic configuration. After that you find out the bond order and find out the magnetic property, whether it is diamagnetic or paramagnetic. So this is about the molecular orbital theory. Thank you.